Good morning and welcome to Touch Base Daily. I did not do the intro. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to do that intro. We're going to do that intro. Here we go. And good morning and welcome to Touch Base Daily. My name is Ron Foster and I'm touching base with you as I do every day. I'm back. Vacation was wonderful. Time off was wonderful. I was off for 2 weeks and I had the time of my life. There's nothing more valuable than friendships. Friendships are priceless, absolutely priceless. And that is what I was able to, my friends Nia and Winter and Mimbo, shout out to them for being the friends that they are. And we had such a great time in North Carolina. I got to hang out with Mimbo and y'all call the folks online call him Mike. But I just had the time of my life. I ate like a pig, but I only gained 3 pounds, really 2.5. But I was so excited that I only gained a little bit of pounds. What's going on, Hannah? Good morning. So good to see you here. And I guess people don't even know I'm here any longer because I've been away for 2 weeks. So you're like, I don't think Ron's back here. But it's so good to see you, Hannah. It's so good to see you. And I'm sure at some point, I'm saying Instagram, but YouTube will eventually say, "Hey, he's back. Let's put him on." Let's see. I mean, that's usually what happens. Uh, who else? Let me just see what's going on Instagram. See what's happening over in the Instagram world. And there we go, in Instagram. And I don't see any. There's no chatter. It's quiet. Did anyone? No one got the memo that I was back today? That's okay. I'm still going on with the show. It doesn't matter. I believe in go. The show must go on. What's going on, Kelly A? How you doing? Good morning. Welcome back. Welcome back. She says they're coming. Just give them a little time. Yes, Hannah. So, like I said, what we're going to do is we're going to end up talking about Photoville today. We're going to talk about Photoville. There's a big event happening here in New York City for photographers and creatives, but mainly photography here in New York City. And Paro, I lost you last night. And Paro's in the building. Good morning. She says, Grand Rising. And let's see here. Let's see. We're going to talk about a new time, our new season. This is season 2, episode 1. So now I've gotten with the program. I'm now going with seasons, not going with calendar dates. You know, this is what you do when you're in the video world. So this is going to be season 2, episode 1. And so we'll talk about that because we're going to be on a new time. We're going to be on a new time starting tomorrow. And so just when you got back to getting used to me being back here at 11:15, tomorrow our new time will be 10 o'clock. We will be on at 10 o'clock this season, 10 to 11, moving it up 1 hour. And so make sure you join us at 10 o'clock every day. We'll be here Monday through Friday. And then you know how I roll on Saturdays. It's me on the move and Thursday evenings on the move. So just kind of like opening up the space. Everybody, it'll be truly morning. And it'll give me some time to also make some adjustments as I add on different entities or on the platform. Hey, Linda, my Latin lover is in the building. Hello, lover. Yes, she's in the building. So we will be at 10 o'clock starting tomorrow. Got some new tricks and some new things going on that you may enjoy. And so check it out. We're going to have some fun in this new year. New year, this new season. We're going to have a lot more new guests. I met so many people at Photoville. And like I said, we're going to talk about Photoville in a moment. One of the best events that happens in New York City, and probably the best event that happens for photographers right here in New York City, right here in my favorite borough of Brooklyn. Brooklyn's in the house. Okay. Omar's in the building. What's going on, Omar? It's so good to see you, buddy. Yes, I am back. I am back. Vacation was amazing. Since Linda's here, can we just wish my Linda a happy birthday? I was just I was supposed to be sending her a happy birthday when I was on the plane, but on my way back home from I came back home on her birthday, and so I forgot to say hello to she's one of my best friends. So I forgot to say happy birthday. And what threw me off of my game, no excuses, but I knew what threw me off on the game is that my plane was delayed. I was off an hour. I was so busy trying to figure out what was my next move if this plane doesn't take off. And so, but it all worked out. But Linda, happy birthday, my dearest. And she said, I still love you, Ron. Our love is unbreakable, dear. Our love is unbreakable. And that's the beauty, again, like I said, about friendship. Today is Motivation Monday, isn't it? Right? Today is Motivation Monday. So I'm going to have your motivation quote at the end. Let me go there. I have Motivation Monday. Today is Motivation Monday. I'm getting back into the feel of things here. I got this big board here. Here we go. Motivation Monday. There we go. Getting my little tabs and banners together. I see Elise. Elise is in the building. Good morning, Elise. How are you doing, my dear? So good to be back here. To see you all. Hey, Charlene's in the building. Good morning, she says to everyone. Home. This is home. Let's see who else is in there. So, guys, if you are in Instagram, you need to trot on over to YouTube and put in Touch Base Daily and join us for a better experience. You get the full screen. You can work while you're listening. You can tune in. You can see the graphics. Don't be restricted to this little tiny screen on Instagram. And eventually, Instagram will be going away. I'm not going away Instagram, but I will not be on Instagram any longer as in doing our Touch Base Daily. I got a recommendation from this weekend. This weekend, I had an amazing conversation, and you're going to meet because I'm going to share the video from earlier, this interaction from Photoville. And Seth was telling me, my friend Seth and mentor Seth, was saying, when you're on so many platforms at the same time, you water down your YouTube channel. And I said, you're absolutely right. I probably will only be on maybe 2 platforms instead of doing, like, right now I'm on 4 platforms, 5 platforms. I'm on Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Facebook. And Facebook for my Ron Lewis photos on Facebook. But we're not going to water this down. So if you are in any of these places, join us on YouTube for the better experience. You will have a better experience on YouTube. Look who else walked in the building. Jamel Shabazz is in the building. I missed my brother at the event yesterday at Photoville this weekend, but he is doing well. Hey, my brother, so good to see you. Can't wait to hang out. And Rashawn is in the building. Good morning. Look at that. Rashawn's in the building. Aya is in the building. Gee, Miss Houston Jack is in the building. We're home, y'all. We are home, as they like to say it in this other YouTube channel I watch, Native Land. They'll say, "Come on home, you're home." Yeah, you are home. You are at the RLP family. Family is here. This community is family. Okay, you're at the family table. That's what it's about. We're at the family table. We're about to feast. There's so many. So let's start. Let me get right into it. Hey, Chris R is in the building. This week is going to be kind of like an easy, like me kind of like easing into this whole new platform again. Lisa's in the building, my Lisa. Um, because my brain needs to catch up to what's going on. And well, let's start with vacation time. So, as you know, I was in North Carolina, and like I said, I got to do nothing but rest. And my friend Nia and her husband Mimbo, they always treat me like royalty. I mean, literally, they don't allow me to pay for anything. They do. I have to sneak in things to pay for. For instance, my Nia loves candles at this particular shop we were at. And so while we were at this, and she picked out these candles, she said, "Oh my God, I ran out of these candles, and I love this scent. I'm going to get 3 of these." And I'm going. So she put them on the counter, and then I went over to the cashier and said, "I'm going to pay for these." And she said, "Okay." So I paid for them, and then Nia sees everything. She's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "Oh, it's already done." Your candles are your gift. Yeah, it's your gift. You have new candles for your collection. Or when we went out to eat, normally she's like, "I got this, I got this, I got this." And I'm like, so we went to this taco place. It was after we were hanging out at all these home good places as we were roaming around looking at interior design stuff. And I said, "I got this. I got the tacos." And for the first time, she let me buy it. So she did. I was like, "I got this." But it's so good to be around people that love you. And I was talking to Chris this morning. Chris and I have our powwow in the mornings, Monday mornings, and he was saying that is Nia's love language. And I was like, Chris, you said it exactly. Her love. She is so giving. For those that have met Nia, y'all know she is one of the most giving people on the planet. She and Membo, she and her husband. He is the male version of her, and so good to have good friends. And winter, we went to the Transit Museum, so I'm going to share that with you guys. If you're in North Carolina, um, you may want to stop over to this wonderful place called the North Carolina. I'm going to share that with you. North Carolina Transportation Museum. Man, I I really don't know what I was expecting. I thought it was just going to be a couple of trains. It's North Carolina, and we're just going to hang out. My Winter is a train addict. She loves everything about trains. And so we went and we had the time of our lives. There is a reason why TripAdvisor gives it such a high rating. There's like 429 reviews. And you can go to their website, and they have you get on the train, you go on, you kind of like ride just a little bit on the grounds on the train. And then also you get to see all these amazing locomotives and old trains, the roundabouts, and I got some really cool pictures. So if you are a photographer also and you want a little exposure to the old country of America, like locomotive transportation, and you love photographing trains, this is the spot. Don't pass it up. It's in North Carolina, near Salisbury, North Carolina. But it's so beautiful. I had a great time. The people were wonderful, and that was so much fun. Let me get back to that. There we go. Am I back to the page? Yeah, here we go. That's the main page. So check it out. They look like they have things going on between now and Labor Day, museum hours, yada yada. but check it out. So much fun. It is something you want to do when you're in North Carolina. Then we ended up, can I say, I had the opportunity to also do something that I love to do, eat. So we went to this place called the foodie school. And at first I was like, what is that? Obviously, winter plans most of these trips. Our little getaways, winter plans. And she and Nia, they do their thing. And I decide to just tag along. Myself and Membo, we just tag along. And so we ended up at this place called the foodie school. And let me see if I can bring that up for you guys. The foodie school. And I learned how to cook. I learned how to cook. Now, I am not the best of, well, I should say, I am the best of cooking. I'm the best cook in what I know how to cook. How about that? I am, I don't have a lot of foods under my, on my menu list of cooking. And the, it was, I learned how to cut tomatoes. I learned how to skin asparagus. I learned how to put a steak on and how to cross it and make the crossings look good and how to cook it. And we made these. I had this new addiction. This new addiction is fried oysters. Now, I was not an oyster fan until I went to this restaurant called the Cajun Queen. The Cajun Queen is just outside, is in Charlotte. I call it the outskirts of Charlotte. Fifi's in the room. Hey, Fifi. Fifi was in the room, and Fifi and I went to the Cajun Queen. I had a chance to introduce her to Cajun Queen, and the food is phenomenal. Phenomenal. I have not tasted such good New Orleans food cooking since I was in New Orleans. How many of you like New Orleans food? Are you any of you guys in here into New Orleans food? How many of you like if you like good Cajun food, say something. Put a thumbs up, say something. Uh, Omar, this is Omar. This is when you have a good friend that tells you. This is what Omar says. Omar says, "I have never seen you cook, Ron." Ron, yeah, I'm not a cooker. Yeah, I like to eat out. I do cook as much as I can, but I do not cook a lot. I do not. I really don't cook for others. I only cook for myself. That's all. How many of you like Cajun food? Hannah. Hannah loves Cajun food. Hey, Dr. Tachi's in the building. Derek is in the building. Trish is in the building. Who else is coming in the building since I am Miss Reese's in the building. How are you guys? How many of you are Cajun food lovers? I love it. It was so good. So that was another thing we did on vacation. I ended up at that restaurant 3 times in one visit, which is we usually go there once because it's Mimbo's favorite restaurant, and now it is mine. So I went 3 times in one visit. Fifi says, "Love you, Ron. Didn't have to season a thing at Cajun Queen." It was so good, and again, Fifi took me out for the evening. We had such a great evening out, and thank you, Fifi, for taking time out your day, your evening after work. She met up with me. She came by the house, picked me up. We went to Cajun Queen. Then she took me to downtown Charlotte. I had never walked around Charlotte downtown. We went to the baseball field. We went to this like alleyway where there's like sports bars and food. And I was like, well, we already ate, so I can't eat anything now. But I was so full I couldn't eat anything else. But we ended up in this amazing downtown area, beautiful buildings, duplexes, condos, apartment buildings, hotels. I saw it all. Great architecture. And thank you, Fifi, for making that a wonderful visit to downtown Charlotte. And then I end up, like I said, it was just an easy vacation. Serena's in the building. Good to see you. Linda said, I haven't had authentic Cajun food, but if you know of one in one of the boroughs, let's go. Linda, I'm on the hunt. We're going to find a Cajun restaurant here in New York City. If anyone's in New York City and you have a recommendation of a great Cajun style, Cajun New Orleans type restaurant in New York City, there has to be one with good Cajun food. This is New York City. Please let me know. Please let me know. Oh man. Who else is in the building? I see let's see here. Okay. Serena's in the building. Dr. Tachi said, yeah, no seasoning. That means it was good. Yeah. So good to see you. Let me check back over on the YouTube, Instagram people. Instagram folks, if you are in Instagram, come on over to YouTube. That's where we live. That's where we have our best experience as we are online. So I'm going to share something with you guys that was really cool. And so this week is the next 2 weeks is all about Photoville. And maybe you don't know about Photoville, but let me pop that on the screen for you. Photoville. Let me pop this on the screen here. Photoville is where I love to live during Photoville season. And Photoville, you've heard me mention it before, is from June 1st to June 16th. And this is the 13th year. And they have all kinds of exhibitions, beautiful exhibitions. There's these containers. You see these containers. Every container is a gallery. Then all weekend they had discussions and talks and panel discussions inside what's called the White Tent. I videotaped a lot of those that I attended, so you can check them out on my TouchBase Daily. You can just go and click on Photoville, TouchBase Daily. I recorded those discussions because they were so valuable, and I did not see that they had a video person videotaping it all. So I was like, maybe I should videotape it, and people can come check it out. So it's because Photoville does so much for the photography community. And again, you will find photography of every kind: portrait photography, photojournalism, models, fashion, stories about so many things that are happening in the world: Ukraine, Jewish faith, Israel. There's one about the American Muslim. That was another beautiful one. There was another it was a discussion, and there's we will call it a exhibition of the beaches of Bangladesh. And it was so rewarding. Well, Last year, I had the opportunity to work there. And this year, I'll be working again for the next 2 weeks with them. So I'll be there tomorrow. I'll be there Thursday, working. And so I will be, I love Photoville. I love supporting it. I work there not for the money. I work there to connect with people. And so that's the beauty of being there at Photoville is that you meet so many photographers photographers of every kind of background. And let me just take this little banner off here. Hold on a second. Let me pop this off so that way it's off the screen. Okay, there we go. Um, if you are a photographer and you are blessed by what they do at Photoville, encouraged, inspired by what they do at Photoville. They do not ask me to say this. I'm saying it because I know who they are. I had the opportunity to meet the founders of Photoville, hung out with one of them yesterday in the evening. We were all having beers and at we call it the drink, just hanging out on the field after party. And how this is functions is that its functions is built upon the donations of sponsors and people, sponsorships and donorships. So donate to this kind of movement. Is a not for profit, and again, they help photographers shine. And so take some time out. Yeah, this is some of the sponsors here listed. Leica is there. Leica did a lot of the shows. Adobe did a discussion. But it is so worth going to see. If you're in New York City, is again here from now to the 16th. If you want to sponsor, donate, make sure you reach out to the folks at Photoville. Absolutely wonderful. And then this is going to take me to my next point. My next is I wanted to share with you guys. Um, let me go to my page here. I think I can go to my page here. Hopefully I can pop on. It won't tell me to pop off. It has me as being live, but I have what's called my saved Photoville stuff here. And so obviously Photoville, you already saw that. Again, you can also go to the Instagram page, check out Photoville, all the different displays that are there of all these photographers. It is so worth the time. Um, yeah, they also talk about. I mean, there's kids like this particular the students put together this amazing collection of photography, and it's just amazing. Anyway, can I share a video with you all that was so much fun? Hopefully, you'll be able to hear everything, and it'll come through perfectly. And this was me connecting with my dear friend Seth, who is also one of my mentors, and someone that is really responsible for me becoming a photographer. As in going into he worked at Adorama, works at Adorama, and I used to go there for lunch, go there for after lunch to learn about photography, so that way I can, when I made a decision to become a professional photographer. And this man, among so many that have helped me, but no one has probably done more as a contribution to my career as Seth Miranda. So here we go. I'm going to show you what happened. I was roaming around Photoville, taking photos, sharing with you guys some video, and this is what happened. Oh, you guys can't hear it? Oh, oh, no sound. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second. How does that work? You guys can't hear it all? Oh, okay, let's see how this will hold on a second. You saying you guys can't hear? Darn, no audio. How okay, let me I think Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn, how do we get the audio going? Oh gosh, there's a way to do it. Hold on a second. Let me see. Let me see. Stop sharing. We can hear you. You can only hear me, but you can't hear the video. Huh. Okay. That's interesting. Maybe if I let me see here. Let me go to audio. You can hear me, but you can't hear the video. No audio for the video. Okay, hold on a second. How did we do this before? Um, Let me see. Let me go here. Hold on a second. Let me make sure. See how we can do this. Dr. Tachi, anybody in the house know how to get the video? Am I missing a button? Let me see here. Hold on a second. I thought you could hear it. Hold on a second. Let me see. You can't hear it. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, okay, we're gonna get this set. The audio output is probably to your headphones. It is. Okay, let me change audio. Okay, that's the best way to do it. Okay, hold on a second. Let me go to audio. Okay, mic and speaker. Let's go with Mac Pro. Let's see if that works. Hold on a second. Let's see. Here now. Huh. This is okay. That's why we're live. When we're live, we gotta learn these things. We're learning. I'm still learning. I am not going to be defeated. You have to mute yourself. Really? Okay. Let me see how that. Okay, I'm gonna mute myself. Oh, this is terrible that I cannot. Now we were. Now sometimes you guys are able to hear it, and this time you're not. I'm trying to figure this out. We're going to work this out together because I got to share this video. Is StreamYard is sharing your screen? Got that. Screen is shared. Screen is sharing. Okay. let me go in here. Hold on a second. Slides, picture. Okay, no worries. Did you share audio on ODS or whatever you're using? I'm trying to share. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me now? Oh, she said, look at my phone. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Okay, let's see. There you guys are. That's why we're family here. We are family here. I am not stressed out. We're in this together. So hold on a second. Let me see. Maybe Gwendolyn is sending me something. She said, you share this audio on the share tab. I did. Okay. Hold on a second. Let me go to the share tab. Okay, I'm in share. Let me stop. Okay, I'm gonna go back to present. Okay, says screen the share audio for the share audio. Check out on the next one to follow these steps to share video with audio. Okay. Okay, we're gonna learn this. We're gonna learn this. Present, share, la 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 la. Okay, it takes me fast. Chrome tab, MP, la la la, StreamYard. Okay, good, excellent. Okay, I think I got this. That was a quick read. Okay, hold on a second. This is what we do here, y'all. This is what we do. Okay, so I'm going to share. Click on share. It says hit share. And then to share audio, share a tab instead. Ah, that's what it is. Okay, got it. So I'm going to share the tab. There we go. Here we go. I think we got it now.
Go Studios on 36, everything. Now he's live pretty much every day.
Every day I do photo, Touch Base Daily, and it's a channel on YouTube for our Instagram community. YouTube community. Started on Instagram, but now on Touch Base Daily is on my page. And Mondays we do Motivation Mondays. Tuesday we do Tip Tuesdays for photography. And Wednesdays I interview amazing photographers. I need to interview you. And Thursdays I do what's called politics. And Friday we do Focus Friday, which we focus on Instagram accounts and YouTube channels that bless, encourage, and inspire. And then on Saturdays I'm out here on the move.
You see, everybody's like this is what it is. So if you think everyone tells me I'm full of energy, this is what I'm surrounded by, guys. But this is the game. I mean, we're under the Brooklyn Bridge, one of those iconic places in the, I just remember you coming up and really thinking about the way you're shooting, evolving the way you're shooting, not just like you wanted to hear feedback. You wanted to hear what was going on. You really thought I worked as a camera sales guy?
Well, I knew you had the classes. I knew that I was in every class, and he's not kidding. When I made the decision to become a photographer, this is now going on 7 years ago, almost 8 years ago. I said, I will go to every free event in New York City. I couldn't afford it. So I went to every free event. I used to work across the street from Adorama.
That's right.
And I would go in at lunchtime, finish my lunch, bring my lunch, head back to work. After work, head in, learn. Kept learning. And it pays off because, look, I've been to Africa. I've lived in Africa, photographed in Africa, Europe, and different places, and also photographing, corporate headshots and what else do I do? And
feeding yourself.
Yeah, and feeding myself.
Listen, it's not all soul feeding work, right? Sometimes you're just lucky that you get to shoot and feed yourself, right? But I got to say, every time I saw Ron, he came through, he had to show me something, not just something he shot, something he just shot, which means he kept on going. He wasn't just showing me stuff he had random laying around and what I thought or what I could do or how he could help out. He was like, no, I just did this, where to go from here. So that just showed he wasn't just relaxing on what he already did.
Yes.
And that I think is a big thing. And I think is what separated Ron heavily from other people that'll just be like, well, this was something I did 3 months ago. No, he's like, I did this 3 minutes ago. Here, what do you think of this? But seriously, what would you say to people that just don't feel the motivation? I mean, you're full of energy, but what would you say to people that just don't have this motivation?
I find that I love shooting the things I love. So I love cycling, so I photograph cyclists. I love events, so I photograph events. I love being in the corporate environment, so I photograph corporate environments. Also, I think diversity is important. You cannot. I know people always said, Ron, you need to do just this. Ron, you need to do just landscapes. I do a little bit of everything and try to do everything in excellence. And then I have lots of fun doing it. So I just keep motivating, and I surround myself with people that love what we do. This is a community. Photography is a community, and we all need to be reaching out to one another. That's the reason why I started my Touch Base Daily, is that coming out, connecting with people, meeting other photographers, sharing what they're doing. If we as a community join together, we will have so much power in what we do, and we will always be motivated.
What do I keep telling you? What do I keep telling you? And this, I'm telling you, I'm not the only one, all right? There's a whole bunch of us out here. But seriously, this is what happens at Photoville. What brought you through to this? What are you trying to see today?
Today, I'm doing my Touch Base Daily. So I will be on live on Touch Base Daily throughout this whole event. So I'll be sharing today and tomorrow and also during the week. I am also going to be on the staff working with them also on Photoville. I did that last year, so I could connect with the founders of Photoville, build a friendship, bridge the friendship. And so now I'm helping them during the week. So I'll be doing that and pretty much just sharing photography. Again, there's so many photographers that don't live in New York City that don't have this opportunity to come out to something so amazing.
Right.
So my job is to share this information with people in Louisiana, people that are in Texas, people that are in, Florida, wherever they
get it. We get it.
Africa.
Look, behind us everywhere is just giant prints. You can't help but go,
yeah.
Oh man, I want to go shoot something. Oh, I want to go do something close like that. Where'd they get this? How long ago was that shot? What's the story behind this? And if your brain doesn't get ignited from that, I don't know what to tell you, player.
And can I say, I come here for inspiration. I look at every one of these different genres, and in myself, I'm like, oh man, I wish I could shoot like that. Or I wish I could produce like that. But then I don't feel ever defeated. I don't ever feel like, oh wow, you're not doing it, so you're not as good as you're supposed to be. No, that's inspiration to create your own craft, to create your own path. It is, people come to me and say, oh man, I love your work. I go, but someone else out there sees my work the way I see other people's work. So just get out there. If you are out there and you listen, obviously, first of all, congratulations on your YouTube channel.
Oh, thanks, man.
I've been following, I've been sending congratulations. And this man has been such a inspiration to so many of us in photography. Like I said, I would go into Adorama. Yo, Seth, what do you think? I'm going to shoot this. I'm going to shoot this. I got a project. What should I do? Or I would call them up and say, do you know I have banding on my
band? I can't get out of silent mode. How do I get out of silent mode, buddy? And I'm like, oh, okay, here we go.
I just bought my first mirrorless camera, and I was like, and my client was like, oh, because it's a conservatory, Brooklyn Conservatory of Music. So I photographed for them. And they were like, we don't like to have the clicks and we don't like to have all the noise. And so I put it on silent mode. So I go in, I look at it and go, oh my, and I go back home and look at the photos. I'm like, oh my gosh, you got banding. What's going on? I immediately, Seth, what's happening?
We got you set straight.
That's right.
But this is how he always was. I've never seen him come in feeling defeated. He's always looked at, well, where can I go? How can I get? What can I elevate? And that I think is key. So Ron, where can they find you?
You can find me on, first of all, on Ron Lewis Photos on Instagram. It is also Ron Lewis Photos on YouTube, but you'll also easily find it. If you put it in Google anywhere, Ron Lewis Photos, or just Touch Base Daily, I'm on every day sharing with the photography community.
The links are down below, and I probably threw a graphic somewhere with his name somewhere. All right, Ron, let's go get something to eat.
Yeah.
So there you have it, guys. That's how I roll. Let me pop this off. I hope you guys enjoyed that. This is Motivation Monday. And the theme today is resilience. And being a photographer, trying something new, or you may say, you know what, I want to be this. I want to sew. I want to make garments. I want to be a model. I want to be a photographer. I want to be an actor. I want to be a singer. I want to be a poet. I want to be. And you might feel like, hey, I'm too old to start something new. You may feel like I am, oh, and then you may start it, and then you run into obstacles. You get in there, things get in your way, you feel defeated, you start and then you stop, then you start again, then you stop. But that's part of the process. The key word today is resilience. 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 I have a quote, and I'm going to give you this quote, and we're going to get ready to close out because obviously I gotta let you guys go about your day. But the key word to this Motivation Monday is resilience. It is okay to have obstacles come your way. It happens. That's part of the growth process. That's part of taking your journey and going to your destination, is to be resilient. Resilience doesn't mean it's a perfect world and it's just gonna happen for you and it's a straight line that, oh, I'm gonna start and I'm gonna just go and it's gonna happen for me. No. There's gonna be many obstacles, many stones in your way, many hills to climb. Some are going to be mountains. Sometimes you may have to swim across a lake. Sometimes you might have to feel like you're swimming across an ocean. But nonetheless, you keep on going. Resilience is fighting for the thing you believe in. Resilience is about your discovering your passion and going out and living it and fighting for it. Like, you're like, wow, you got to talk to yourself. There's days you will feel like you're in the mud, spinning your wheels. But you got to talk to yourself. You got to give yourself good words of encouragement. I can do this. I can make it. Right, Serena. Keep on going. She says, keep on going. The word of the day is resilience for this week. This is our week. You know how we do on Motivation Monday. And if you're here for the first time, this is how we roll on Motivation Mondays. We are here to motivate one another. We are a community. This is what we do here. And going to events like Photoville, coming up to some of your old friends and people you connect with, like, Seth. Shout out again to Seth, Miranda. It is amazing. By surrounding yourself with good people, quality people that see the world in the glass is half full mindset. You can look at that glass, the line is in the middle. You can either say the glass is half full or you can say the glass is half empty. It's all your perspective. That's how we do what we do. I could not have done this for almost 8 years. I left this when I should have been thinking about retirement to become a photographer. And who knew I would be on Touch Base Daily and doing this? You don't even know what doors are going to open for you as you continue this journey that's in your heart, that passion that you have. So on this week, I want you to think about being resilient. I want you to look at, here's a thought. Embrace the journey with all its imperfections, for it is in the process of overcoming that we truly discover the depth of our strength and the height of our potential. Continue to build out our mental fortitude, for it is the wellspring from which our greatest success will emerge. Isn't that beautiful? The well springs from which our greatest successes will emerge. You don't know where you're going to end up. You just got to keep going. The passion is in your heart. The drive is in your heart. Just keep doing it. I saw my other mentor in the room says, I live like Nike. Just do it. Just do it. Keep going. Keep pressing through. Keep going. Keep pressing through. Fall down, get up. Keep going, pressing through. It seems like everything is coming against you. Get up. Keep pressing through. Anthony says, chase it like it owes you money and your rent is past due. Shirley says, beautiful. Dr. Tachi says, beautiful. Serene says, Ron, you're an inspiration. Applause are going, wow. How you saying? Guys, that's what we're here for. Every one of you, every one of us has a purpose in this world. Don't let anyone extinguish your dreams. And don't let anyone discourage you from your path, which is your journey. Okay, guys? So I'm going to get ready to close out on that. I hope you were encouraged today. I just go with the flow of what's happening. And thank you guys for being patient with me finding technology, the technical stuff. But I now learned. We learn together. We don't give up, right? We keep learning together. You heard Seth. I'm that person. I am that person. I will not give up. I just won't. There are days I want to, but I will not. Serena says, very encouraged. Thank you. That's what it's all about, guys. That's what it's all about. Okay, you Instagrammers, get over here into our YouTube channel. That's where we live. That's where we enjoy ourselves. That's where you have the best experience on Touch Base Daily is in YouTube. Okay, I have our meetup group. I have a couple of announcements, and then we're out of here. We are going to have our meetup group. We're meeting on the fourth Saturday, as we do every month, except for holiday months like last month. We'll be meeting at 2 o'clock, as we normally do. 2 o'clock. We may have shifted to 1, but 2 o'clock is we will be established. So 2 o'clock every month, we have our meetups in different locations in New York City to photograph different locations. We do this so if you go to the Meetup app, you can go to RLP, Urban Photographers Meetup, and you will find us there. We are going to, this month, guess what we're photographing? We are photographing the Coney Island Mermaid Parade. I've always wanted to do it, and it happens that it's on the fourth Saturday. I think it's the fourth Saturday, yes, the 22nd, because of the way this month was shifted. And we're going to be at the wonderful Coney Island Mermaid Parade, photographing the people, the parade, everything we can. So that's going to be a lot of fun. If you're in New York City and you want to connect with us on my RLP Urban Photographers Meetup, just go on there. You'll get all the information will be available this week. I haven't posted it yet, but it will be happening there. Also, everyone that's part of my Patreon community, you are getting a free download this month. All the paying Patreon members, all of the all the Patreon members. Also, just so you know, if you want to go in depth of what I shared about today, you can go to the Patreon page here, and there we go. That's my Patreon page. And you can find it, Ron Foster or Ron Lewis Photos, on the Patreon. And all today's subject, how to be resilient in our careers and crafts. You can get the whole details of what I was, what inspired me this morning. You can get that. Also, on this. If you want to become a member and support me in what I do in my work, you could become a paying member on Patreon, supporting me. There's so many of you guys that do that. And but those that are paying Patreon members, you are getting a free download at the end of the month. And so it's going to be from my Etsy store, which is I'm revamping and redoing. So you're going to get a free download for those who are members of my Patreon community. Okay, I think I got everything here. That is what was missing in the last 2 weeks. Amparo says, okay, Amparo. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's Motivation Monday. Tomorrow is our Tip Tuesday. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about so I forgot what I put up here for photography for tomorrow, but we'll have our photography for tomorrow. Check out, make sure you go to Seth Miranda's channel. I will put the link inside my description and support his. If you want to know photography, you need to go there. He talks about so many things. Also, and I teach photography as well. So you can, if you're interested in learning basic photography, reach out to me and we can do that. And so I think we got it. I think we got all the announcements and we're ready to go. What time? Are we on time? Oh, we're almost, look at that. We are doing good on time. Oh, Dr. Tati says, great show. Great show. And it's so good to be back. I missed you guys. I missed you all. And being away from you guys, I mean, it's truly like coming to hang out with family every morning before I start my day. And I missed you all. And I'll be posting photos from my trip soon. I promise you. And I will also be again. Also, if you want to check out, maybe I should let me just pop it for just a moment as I close out, just so you can see this as well. If you go to my channel. See, I'm doing a Gwendolyn. Here we go. So this is my little YouTube channel that you're already at. But here it is. If you want to, you see On the Move. This is all the footage from Photoville, all the talks that were going on, the journalist conversation, how to photograph the election, being safe, 101 visual journalists. And all those, they were great subjects. I did videotape them. So you can check them out on my page. And also, but again, please, if you are into Photoville, make sure that you send donations to them to support them because they do such great work. Okay, I will be there all week. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, I forgot to tell you, for those that are just coming in late, we are meeting at a new time for the new season. We will be meeting at 10 o'clock, not 11 any longer. We'll be meeting at 10 to 11, leaving a little leeway in case we want to do overtime. So we'll be meeting at 10 o'clock from now on in our new season 2. Just meant to tell you that. I said in the beginning, but I'm saying it again. So for those that did miss that, our new scheduled time is 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. Okay, 10 o'clock is when we'll be meeting. So make sure you do that. But again, make sure you note that. Put that in your calendar. We will be doing Touch Base Daily now at 10 o'clock Eastern Time. 10 o'clock Eastern Time. And if you want to be a guest, reach out to me. You're more than welcome to be a guest on our Wisdom Wednesdays. Okay. Guys, thank you so much. I'm out of here. Love you. And what's our saying? Make it a great day and focus and touch lives throughout the week. See you later. Okay, I'm out of here. Where's my band? Where's my outro? Here we go. Later, guys. Oh, I meant to keep it on loop. Here we go again. I'm going on loop and I'm going to go out. There we go. Bye.